Sawasdee krap and welcome to Thailand News Today. Big day in the United States. Good luck with that. In the meantime, we've got plenty to cover here in Thailand. Let's get started. An armed man has killed himself after an extended standoff with police in Pattaya. A Thai journalist was also shot. It's understood the man, a 25-year-old American citizen, stole a 9mm gun with 8 bullets from a shooting range, with staff trying but failing to stop him from making his getaway on a motorbike. A team of over 50 police officers gave chase, following the man to a central Pattaya condo where he'd barricaded himself into an apartment. He proceeded to fire several shots at officers, with a local journalist being shot in the left foot. After hours of negotiation, a special response team led a raid on the condo, with police pronouncing the suspect dead after he shot himself in a bedroom. The Thai journalist is expected to make a full recovery. Thailand's recorded 10 new coronavirus cases over the past 24 hours. The total brings the Thai total to 3,797. The CCSA says that 5 of the new cases were Thai nationals returning home, and the other 5 were foreigners who had flown in from overseas. The foreigners included a woman from Russia and men from Azerbaijan, Bangladesh, France and Israel. Meanwhile, the Three Pagoda Pass in Sangkhlaburi in the far west of Thailand will remain closed for at least another 2 weeks, with fears of what's happening over the other side of the border regarding the coronavirus outbreak. The province announced the extension of the closure at the Three Pagoda Pass until at least November the 16th. The pass has been shut since September because of the ongoing outbreak of the COVID-19 cases. The pass has been shut since September because of the ongoing outbreak of new COVID-19 cases in Thailand's neighbour. Burmese authorities reported 1,202 new cases yesterday, taking the total there to over 54,000. French expat and social media vlogger Jan Macau said he almost got kicked out of Thailand for posts he'd made on Facebook. Jan appears keen for the rest of the world to hear his opinions about Thailand in recent protests, amongst other things. Thai authorities are less keen. Jan says he was on a visa under his Board of Investment company, valid until next March. He went by immigration to transfer his stamp into a new passport, but was told his visa had been revoked. But with the help of a lawyer, Jan met with another immigration inspector who told him that his visa was not cancelled, he will not be deported, and the process for getting a new stamp in his passport would take a few days. Jan says that he was asked to delete a couple of opinionated Facebook posts, which he did. Last year he was visited by police after a video he made poking fun at the NCPO. In that case, Jan made a public apology and the video was removed. Got a funny feeling it's not the last we're going to hear from Jan. In the meantime, let's talk Thai exports, and the latest forecast is for 7% drop in Thai exports this year, better than the 8 to 10% earlier expected. Authorities say the improvement is assisted by a gradual recovery in global demand, but the Thai Shipping Association says the strong baht remains a concern. Exports, a key driver of Thai growth, contracted a less than expected 3.9% in September, compared to a year earlier. And with the number of special tourist visa foreign arrivals limited to just 1,200 a month, a lot of hotels say they're reluctant to apply for the alternative state quarantine status. Hoteliers say a lack of tourists in sufficient numbers, coupled with the number of quarantine facilities already in existence, means the investment required to gain ASQ approval just isn't worth it. Bangkok currently has 103 hotels approved as ASQ properties. A further 30 hotels in Pattaya, Phuket, Prachanburi, Suratani and Buriram are ready to operate as alternative local state quarantine facilities. Well, that's all the latest news from around Thailand. Thank you very much for watching Thailand News today. It's going to be a very interesting 24 hours of news coming out of the United States. I think I'll be up most of the night watching that. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.